They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 22nd-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cowboys' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hokies offense will have the football first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? What style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's sacked. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fix going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback keeper. There he goes. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's sacked. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. To the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Traore. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 45 on its way. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Turning it on. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cowboys will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Catch in the middle, it's Romero. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. Caught in the backfield. It's Traore. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A great catch and run for 6.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Tennessee has just had no answers today. Both sides of the ball look like all the smoggy smoke on Rocky Top has been in their eyes since kickoff.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
14, Oklahoma State, 0.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. He now has 63 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
That's a really good looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Romero. And he's dragged down. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Pulls it in and sacked. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's sacked. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch besides their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the right. Snags it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And it's going to be a pick six. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Grab near the sticks. It's Romero. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. With the catch, it's Romero. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air on first down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Stopped at the 28 with a big 15-yard pickup. Gives him some breathing room.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical?
Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, and watch out. Powers through the defender. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Romero. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Hokies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to UNLV. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Going to try to get it himself. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On target to the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
The Hokies want to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hokies will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's looking to throw. He's got him still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And after that huge gain, he will have a chance to catch his breath, and he's going to need it. What a way to wrap up the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs...
It is sucked out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better,
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here. And
turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be brought down. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Handoff from the shotgun. Creates a little room. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. It'll be a draw. Running into the open space. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Up-tempo for the offense. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's sacked. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Here's a heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Firing to the right, complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. On the move at the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Leonard. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Tagged in the end zone to give them 6.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Tennessee is in trouble right now, and that Neyland Stadium crowd is letting them hear it.
And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps